What up, YouTube? It's Jay Coffee Talk. So listen, we know it's election season. The drama's going down. Everyone's trying to make a play to get to that position of power. It's so hard to decode what everyone's real agenda is and why they're doing what they're doing or saying what they're saying. The news of the president testing positive came on the night of one of the craziest looking full moons I've ever seen personally. And we're also, in the age of the internet and algorithms and things being placed before our eyes for reasons unbeknownst to us, contact tracing, as I stated, algorithms placing things, going off what we view and think and what they hear us say and trying to put things in front of us for reasons that we got to figure out. It's a crazy time. So with all that being said, many people believe that we haven't seen anything yet, that this is going to be the craziest election season ever, that there is a lot at stake, that it's, some believe that it's literally good versus evil, vying for power over the free world. So, saying all this, we know with Trump politics, many people dislike Trump. Many people believe that Trump is a good dude and is really for the people. And there's a hardcore slander campaign that's going on that many people can't even comprehend. And many people believe it's just a game, where two sides try to take the dirtiest jabs at each other or go to whatever means, whatever strategies they need to win. But however anyone feels about Trump or the election or politics or the American society, one thing that gets brought up so often, right, is that many people believe that no one had a problem with Trump until he was running for president. And some people say they never liked Trump, they never trusted Trump, that Trump dealt with the mob during his, business, all his career of the businesses that he built and brands that he built, hotels and everything that he worked with the mob. But many people do say, hey, no one had a problem with him until he was running for president. And many people say, well, that changes things up. That changes the whole picture. Some people, I like, but I wouldn't like him to be a leader or the leader of the free world. Well, Snoop Dogg and Shannon Sharp had a conversation. I want to play a clip for you guys. I'll be back with some more commentary that just kind of ties into everything that I was just speaking on. I'll be right back.
You roasted Donald Trump. What was that like?
I want to do it again. It was good for the cause because at the time, he wasn't as bad as he is.
Right.
And that's what people don't understand is that power and fame could change you, man.
Yes.
He's the perfect example because he was all right until he got all of that power. Now, when he had a little bit of power, some towers over here and a little television show over here, and, he get in a few venues and whatnot and have some golf tournaments, it was controllable. But when you give him that much power and that much fame, it becomes uncontrollable. And that's where I felt like me and his relationship would end based off of, the way he started acting when he got that power. We said it all the time, man, you acting funny when you get money. Yeah, but he been had money, but he acting funny because he got power, because he's able to do certain things and make things move in a different way. Because a president is different than, a governor, a mayor, or a senator.
Oh, you could have all the money in the world. Give me power. Jeff Bezos got 200 billion, but he doesn't have the power that President Trump has. All these billionaires, there's a lot, there's probably 2,000 people that got more money than President Trump. But they ain't got the power he has. Power trumps all.
Right, and that's crazy when somebody like that has that kind of power. I've always believed in that as a kid, that God don't make no mistakes, and he allows things to happen so we can learn from these things and get better as a community, as a people, and as a world. So I'm just looking at it for what it is and what it's worth. I know that it's God's plan on November 3rd to make a difference, because we done been through enough for this year alone, and not only just this last 4 years, but this clown in office.
All right, so you guys hear what Snoop's saying there. And like I said, it's election season. The drama is really in full effect. Like, so many games are being played from all different angles. But let's talk about what Snoop was saying there and what I was bringing up earlier. Many people and a lot of Trump supporters say, you know, Trump, everyone liked Trump until he ran for president. Is this true to you? And for fans of hip hop, as for anyone who watches this channel, you know I cover a lot of different topics on here, so I have a lot of viewers. I cater to many audiences. So for all my hip hop fans that may be tuning in to this video, within hip hop, I'm sure you guys have heard that discussion before that Donald Trump used to get a lot of love mentioned in lyrics. Mac Miller had a song called Trump. I believe Raekwon said in a song, "I'm the Black Trump," and Trump just kind of got a lot of shout outs within hip hop music. And since he's been in office, as far as the hip hop community, many other communities as well, but we're talking about the hip hop community at this moment, the consensus on Trump changed. Hip hop has said we don't care for Trump. A few hip hop artists have came out and said they support Trump, like, as we know, Kanye West. Other hip hop artists have said, I don't really do the politics thing, or I don't care for either candidate. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter to me. Someone's pulling the strings. They're just a face. This is bigger than all that. It is what it is. But things were changed regarding Trump. Now, you hear what Snoop was saying. As we know, we see pictures of Snoop with Trump. He was, when they did the roast of Trump, as they were just talking about, he participated. He personally says he used to like Trump, but the power corrupted him. Now, aside from Trump and everything that we're talking about here, it is, true that power can change a person big time. Money can change a person. All that is most definitely true. So join the discussion and comment with your thoughts on that. As always, if you watch the channel, I definitely want to know, everyone's thoughts on all the different points that we touch on in this video. That's what this channel is all about. So make sure to comment. But getting back to what I was talking about, there's a lot going on right now in this internet age, this digital age. It really can be hard to decipher what's going on. And I'm asking flat out, like, this is almost like a poll, the comment section of this video, the way I want it to be. I want everyone to chime in and let's break this all down. Now, as I've stated, a lot of people feel that this is bigger than Trump or any political matters at this moment. It always has been, according to a lot of people, but right now more than ever, this is good versus evil, and people are pulling strings, and it has the trickle down effect all the way from the elite all the way down to the everyday person. And the internet and a lot of things that we take in, according to a lot of people, are done strategically to manipulate the way we think. And that good is versus evil is really fighting it out, trying to, like I said, get that ultimate control over the free world. So let me know your guys' thoughts on that. Because at the end of the day, I think even if people, are into conspiracies or not, I'm sure most people would agree that there's a lot going on that we're not privy to, that the everyday person isn't privy to, that, on a higher scale, up the ladder, so to speak, the closer to the top, as far as the elite go, they know more than what we know. So with that being said, do you believe that to be true? Now, also, Snoop Dogg. Let's talk about Snoop. We know he's been in the game a long time. He's very well known as far as when you're speaking on rappers. People who aren't fans of hip hop know Snoop Dogg. He's been in a lot of media. He's been in movies. He's doing moves with Martha Stewart. And a lot of hip hop fans I'm not saying all, for the hip hop fans out there join the discussion, a lot of people I've heard say that they feel like Snoop has been compromised, that he pushes agendas, or sometimes that he's just a people pleaser and he's just speaking on and saying what he thinks people want to hear, that at the end of the day, for him, it's about his image, how he can be accepted the most and continue to have a career and thrive and make money. So what are your thoughts on that, on what Snoop has to say about things? I've heard a lot of people say that they feel Snoop Dogg is inconsistent. You know, at one point in time, he'll want to be a gangster. At one point in time, he'll want to push other messages. And I've heard a lot of people, you know, say that they feel he's basically a sellout. But that's all I really got on this one, guys. Like I said, this video was designed for the comments to kind of just be an open thread. No one argue, please. Let's just chop it up and talk. Do you think this is just political games? Do you think this is bigger than that, where it's good versus evil? As I state on this channel all the time, I'm Jay Coffee Talk. I like to dig in and try to break things down, and I don't stand on a side when it comes to politics. I just try to go issue by issue and break things down. You know, I'm not with that gang-like mentality where I say, oh, I'm a liberal and I hate conservatives, or I'm a Democrat and I hate Republicans, or vice versa. I think that's just kind of a backwards way of thinking, where what really needs to be discussed and broke it down, and what moves need to be made don't get made. It turns into just a fight and division at the end of the day. You feel me? So let's talk about this all. What's going down with the election season? You know, what's going down with the political world and within hip hop? Did hip hop used to like Donald Trump and they don't now since he became president? Is that just because they don't like a lot of the things he says and his ideology and policies, or is there a bigger play going on here? What are your thoughts on it all? Let's break it down. I'm very interested to hear what everyone's got to say. I'm about to close this thing out. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, but more importantly, like I said, let's talk about this. I'll catch you guys on the next video. If you're new to the channel, we cover many different topics, like I said, over here: music, news, sports, and much, much more, current events, conspiracies, crime, all that. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm out of here. Peace.